Iverson draws Georgetown. Watch this. Big, nice play.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number one, Philadelphia. Here they come, team of the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Sixers. 10, 9, 8, 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Here come the Sixers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your
Williams in the penetration, and it's knocked away by the tumble, but into the hands of Peterson. Antonio Davis.
Sixers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia 76ers. Stomp your feet, everybody.
Welcome back to East Leaf Sixers. Your boy Sixers fan for life. We got 215 the sports guy. We got a dub. We should be up 2-0, but we're not. I ain't gonna cry over the last game. I ain't gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I already
No,
did
we ain't
cry.
there. We
My
already
tears-
cried.
Yeah. My tears are already done. They don't
Mary J. Blige ain't gonna cry no more, Jose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know, the series is 2-1. You know, we still climbing a hill. Embiid was not having it tonight.
At all.
He was not having it tonight. You
At
know,
all.
when you can get 50 points on one leg, you like, come on. 50 points on one leg.
I don't want to tap myself on the shoulder. What's up, Blow Range Tears? Thank you for the good game, bruh. But I don't want to tap myself on the shoulder, but my bold prediction was just what happened. You are now witnessing possibly, now please don't turn off the podcast when you hear this, but you are possibly witnessing the greatest athlete in Philadelphia history. More to come. I've never seen a performance like we just seen tonight with the injury that this guy has. He got surgery a couple months ago. He just dropped 50 points. Fresh off surgery, and his leg is still hurt with nerve damage. Listen, man, shout out to Joel Embiid, man. Shout out to Tyrese Maxey. Shout out to the Sixers team as a whole. Jose, what did you see different out there tonight that we didn't see the last few games?
To be honest with y'all, I gotta keep it 100. And I know we won, and I don't want to sound like a deadbeat downer, but the Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid show continues. That's all you see out there.
Yeah, man.
You know, we got some pretty good contributions from Kelly Oubre. Campaign came through. That was good. My friend called me on the phone earlier. He was like, "Who you think gonna come through off the bench?" And I said, "I think Campaign gonna have a good game." And I called that one.
Was it you or you and Jen, or was it just you?
No, I said a friend of mine called me on the phone earlier while I was at work.
No, I'm talking about Campaign. Was it you that called it on pregame?
No, I didn't
Or
say
was it-
anything on pregame. I
Okay.
just had a conversation with a friend of mine earlier today, and I said Campaign was gonna come off the bench because he asked me. He's like, "Who you think gonna have a good game off the bench?" And I said, "I think it's gonna be Campaign today."
Yeah, most definitely.
But I'm glad that somebody off the bench did something. You know what I'm saying? I like the way Kyle Lowry was out there, managing, controlling the ball. Again, we shouldn't be down 2-1 right now.
Okay.
But it is what it is. So, I just wanna get to the next game. Move forward one game at a time.
Yeah.
And let's make this a good series.
Most definitely. The adjustment that I seen tonight with the X's and O's. The last few games, we've been somewhat doubling Brunson. He comes off a screen or a pick. We got somebody on the other end following him, leaving guys like Hart and DiVincenzo and whoever's on the court open for a wide open look. The adjustment Nick Nurse made, well, go ahead, Brunson. Score 60 points. We're not letting nobody else do nothing. We're going to stay on our guy and let you go off. And I feel like it boded well for them tonight. He had an excellent shooting night. He had an excellent floor game night, Brunson, but it wasn't enough. Per Allen Iverson, you need more than one guy in the playoffs to get through the playoffs. You need a team effort. And we didn't let the team beat us tonight. We let him try to beat us tonight. So that was a good job.
Yeah, I like the way that that we rebounded the ball. Neither team rebounded lights out tonight. The numbers were pretty average, but yeah, like I don't want to nitpick at the guy because again, I don't want to be a deadbeat downer.
No, let's talk. Let's talk.
I mean, all right. If you want to call out the elephant in the room, then
let's do it. Let's do it.
Listen, to be honest with you, I don't care if the Sixers win the championship. I cannot wait for the season to be over so I don't have to see that guy play in the Sixers uniform anymore. Like, seriously, I don't want to see it. And it's sad because I've been doing research and numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, you look at his numbers, it really doesn't, it's not the telltale when you're looking like, it doesn't look like, those are quiet numbers in my opinion. He had a few good games that you could sit here and talk about. He had a couple of those. You know what I'm saying? But his numbers speak louder than what we actually seeing on the court from Tobias. And, it sucks because this team has not been healthy all year. And I don't want to keep making excuses about it. We've been fighting a lot of injuries. And, I mean, I just don't want him on the team no more. I mean,
thanks, Sean.
Can't wait for the season to be over, honestly. I want it to continue. I want it to keep going. I don't want to jinx this saying that I want it to be over right now just so I don't have to see Tobias playing anymore. But I just can't wait till I don't see Tobias Harris playing in the Sixers uniform anymore.
For me, and we're not going to spend too much time harping off it, but I'll piggyback off what you're saying. For me, it's not a talent thing with Tobias. It's an effort thing. A lot of times he looks like he doesn't give a F at all. Another adjustment, let's get off that. Another adjustment that I saw Nick Nurse tonight, I've seen less Buddy and more Campaign. So he's not going off of, hey, you're Buddy Hill. You're one of the best elite three-point shooters in the league no more. It's more so, what can you do for me? What have you done for me lately? What are you doing right now? And he's not playing good. Campaign comes right off the bench, 8-9 minutes, has a career playoff game for himself. With the less minutes that he has, man. Great game by him. But I need more from that bench, baby.
Yeah. Again, you could see that Embiid was not having it today, so you didn't require, the other role players to, because Embiid just was not having it.
At all.
He was not having it. You see it in the numbers. He put up a 50 bomb out there. And anytime you have either Tyrese Maxey or Joel Embiid scoring 50, it doesn't take much.
It's normally a win. It's normally a win.
It doesn't take much from anybody else to have to contribute. But again, I do like the contributions that we got from Kelly Oubre. Kyle Lowry was out there. You could see Kyle Lowry out there doing this thing. It was noticeable. It wasn't like we could sit here and really criticize those other guys, man, because when you got a guy out there that's just hot, what are you going to do? Like, tell him not to shoot the ball? Like, the guy's on fire. Like, keep going, big guy.
Yo, another shout out to Joel Embiid, man. I've seen his game take even another step this year. His 3-point shooting is bananas. It's bananas. The shot he made on Hartenstein with Hartenstein's hand right in his face, bro, that's elite shooting type stuff right there. From a 7-foot guy, what can you do with him? What can you do with him? And he has the right to say things like, oh, we're not losing this series. Oh, we're not losing next game. And then going out there and backing it up. Jose, I'm going to be bold. I'm going to make a bold statement right now. I don't think we lose another game this series. I don't think we should have lost the last few games, to be honest. I'm not going to blame the refs. Effort. If we play tonight with the effort that we play, that we should have, we'll win the games we should. We're better than this team. Paper, face to face, we're better.
Look, I'm gonna tell you something, man. The game was pretty close until the very end there. Embiid just went ape shit there in the last quarter. You know what I'm saying? The game was pretty close. You can't expect Embiid to put 50 points up every game. You just can't. You know what I'm saying? Especially with him on one leg, one eye,
we don't want
arm,
that. Right.
Whatever it is that's going on the one side of his body. Like, you can't expect him to do that every game, man. So other people just gotta step up. Just point blank, period. It's a perk. It's a perk. When you get a 50 bomb from B, it's a perk. Trust me, it is. Listen, you know what I'm saying? But other guys just gotta step up. Point blank, period.
I'm not whining, but I think Mark Jackson was pretty good at it. The move that Brunson does, where he puts a defender on his back and he straddles him on his back and, gets fouled every time with that play. I think they should look at that in the offseason, of forcing the contact in that type of way. It just looks odd. But some could say Embiid gets the same type of calls with his swing through move. But it's just,
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I had no idea.
You said calls. You started talking calls, and then I looked at what Phil was saying. Phil, I said in the pregame, I was almost certain that the referees wasn't going to come out trying to do makeup calls just to make, to satisfy the media and everybody else who's pissed off about the officiating last game. I think they were just going to stick to their guns. Maybe they'll lighten up next game. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they were going to come back off of that game to start, not blowing the whistle just to satisfy, what everybody thought was a robbery and a lot of fuckery. Excuse my language.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So maybe next game, the refs will lighten up a little bit. I really thought they were just calling some stupid stuff. Maxey is aggressive and he don't get no calls, and someday he'll get the respect that he deserves, but he's earning it. He's out there, he's fighting, he's playing hard as he can. Trust me, at some point Maxey's gonna start getting them calls. Every year he's just getting better. Every year he's just getting better. So, the future is really bright for that kid, and eventually, the whistles will go his way.
Sorry to say, I see why guys like AI and Michael Jordan and Reggie Miller and a lot of the greats, they were professionals at crying to the refs. Guys like LeBron. I think he really is going to have to start fussing a little bit more. People knows him as a nice kid. He's smiling all the time. He's happy. No, he got to get a tech once in a while, and demand their respect. But like Jose said, it's going to take time. This is first year being an all-star, most improved player. We know the league doesn't like the process, but after a while, he's becoming one of the faces of the league. So you got to protect that. The league has to protect the investment of Tyrese Maxey, or it's going to get ugly out there. But great game, Jose. Great game, man.
Yeah, again, man, like woulda, coulda, shoulda. We should be up 2-1 right now, honestly.
Absolutely.
We should be up 2-1. I can't really debate on that first game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we should be up 2-1. We're not right now. The series is 2-1 in their favor. Tonight, you saw a different attitude out of Embiid. And it sucks because, but I tip my hat off to him. We all know he's not healthy. He took control of this game. He kept his poise. He didn't pout. There were a few times where calls didn't go his way, and you could, you saw him in the referee's face, and he got a little fussy there at one point. You saw him where we thought a scuffle was going to happen, but that's playoff basketball. That's what what else you expect at this time of the season. Great win for the Sixers, in my opinion.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Most definitely. I definitely saw more emotion out there from the Sixers, and, it's calls for it, man. It's the playoffs. Show up or go home, and I feel like they showed up tonight. One thing I will address, although they went in tonight, and we shot a great percentage from 3 tonight, I don't want to be too reliant on that. Charles Barkley is right. The half-court offense of the 76ers gets stagnant at times. We stand around and we get in that Doc Rivers bag. Early on in the season, we saw a lot of movement from Nick Nurse. These guys, when they get in a tough spot, they revert back to the Doc Rivers ways. You got to keep moving. You got to move around and get the easy baskets. You're not going to hit threes all the time. So if you don't got the ball, move.
I don't think X-Ray, I don't think that was a record for Embiid. Maybe in the playoffs.
Maybe in the playoffs.
Maybe in the playoffs. But I'm pretty sure Embiid has hit more than 5 threes in one game at some point in his career. With the crazy numbers that he has put up, there's no way that 5 threes is all he's ever made in the game until tonight. No way.
I just can't get my mind off of this effort by this guy dragging his leg around the court, scoring 50 points, bro. I just really can't get that. So our next game is when, Jose? Sunday?
Yeah, let me look at it real quick. No, I don't think.
I believe it's Sunday. We'll check that out.
We got 2 days off?
I believe it's Sunday. We'll check that out to see what's going on with the goings on. You know what I mean?
I'm about to check. Hold up.
Let us know.
It is. Yeah, it is.
It's Sunday, so that is perfectly set up for us to get the rest that we need.
Yeah.
And get right back in them. Because, listen, it's an old saying. The playoffs doesn't start until a team comes in your crib and beats you at your crib. So everything that's going on in these playoffs right now is what's supposed to happen. They're supposed to win in New York. We're supposed to protect our home court. So, we just got to keep playing ball and carry that momentum into Sunday and then carry that to New York. It's go time.
Listen, we could sit here and argue about health and players being injured. They're missing a good player that team has. Everybody's comparing this, everybody's comparing this New York Knicks team to the 2001 Philadelphia 76ers team. Jalen Brunson is basically putting this team on his back. I can't compare it, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I think they do got a few good players on that team. It's just not the Brunson show over there. They're just hyping him up. but I don't think that New York team is better than us. They got away with one last game. I still think we're the better team. You know, it's just the guys got to come out and help Maxey and Embiid. That's it. That's all it's about. Everybody else who plays in this game got to step up. There's no other way to put it.
Hey, I wasn't going to address this, Phil, but I'm not BG, bro. It's 215, the sports guy. My name just not under the joint, you know. But no, all seriousness, I think Joel, man, I think he played solid tonight. He's mentioning that Embiid needs to attack the paint a little bit more. I want you to try to have surgery on your knee and get back in there and push off of the same leg that you had surgery on to attack the paint. There's a reason why he's taking jump shots. There's a reason why he's not grabbing crazy boards. He literally has no lift. And guess what? If he making shots like he made tonight, if that mid-range is back falling at the elite clip that it's been falling all year, he can stay out there. Other guys just have to move around to make the offense flow a little bit better. And rebound. Rebound the ball. Box out. Rebound the ball. Because I still seen quite a few offensive rebounds tonight, which is 50-50 balls. We just didn't get there. So I don't want to see that all series, man. I don't want to see that. So, Prophet, I can't say that. I can't say that the Knicks is trash. You know, these teams are in the playoffs for a reason. You know,
I won't go as far as saying they're trash. I just know for a fact that they're not better than this Philadelphia 76ers team. You know what I'm saying? Make no mistake that this team should be the number 2 seed. This Philadelphia 76ers should be the number 2 seed.
Hey, yo.
I don't care. You can't argue with me. You know what I'm saying? And B was out for a whole 60 days. And other people were injured throughout the season. Mm-hmm. This team has been so unhealthy, it's ridiculous. And that's the reason why we're fighting the uphill battle right now. But it's all good. This is the story of our lives. This is what Philly's made of. And, I mean, we'll never have it easy. So, you know, they put Philly tough on the jerseys a few years back for a reason.
Listen, I'm gonna speak on this statement from Jason. Jason, I don't know what region you're from or what city you're from. We from Philly, and we know a lot about Hart being a Villanova alum. This is exactly what we saw from this guy in Villanova. This guy can shoot. I don't know what happened in the NBA, why his percentage is so low, but he does this. DiVincenzo, he does that, what he does. Everything they're doing is the same thing we saw them do in Villanova. Shout out to the New York Knicks brass for recognizing that putting familiarity around Brunson will bring the team up to a different level. You basically got the Villanova 3 that won the chip playing together. These guys know each other. So,
Eunice, listen, I'm a little skeptical about bringing Rocco into the game at this point of the season because he hasn't played. You know what I mean?
I don't know what we get.
He gonna come in ice cold. Like you can't. I think he'll come in and hinder this team if you put him. If you throw him into the wolves right now. Not taking nothing away from Robert Covington and his style of defense. He's a good defender. You know what I'm saying? He also can rebound the ball. It's the uphill battle. Like you got to crawl before you walk, and you walk before you run type stuff. And he ain't been playing for a while, so right. I just don't trust that move if at this point in the season.
Most definitely, and it's a shame because I believe he has 1 year left on his contract. So I don't know what he's going to do. Go ahead, talk it up, Hoes.
Yeah. Again, man. Right now it's just. I like what we got. I like the players that are playing. They just have to step up. Like these other guys, besides Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, have to sit and they have to huddle up and they have to start talking to themselves and they let's help these other 2 guys out. Like we can't just allow Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. What happens if both of them having a bad game in the same night? then what? You know what I mean? It's gonna be real ugly, real fast. So, thank God that Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey are playing the way they playing. They're keeping us in the series, but let's say the Sixers get out of this series and then we get to a tougher opponent, and these other guys are not showing up. Then what?
It's not boding well for longevity in the playoffs. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like this style of basketball, a 2-man game is only going to take us but so far.
Even Shaq and Kobe back in their heyday, you have Fisher, Fox. I could go on and on and on. The Horry. You have role players that stepped up big.
Big Shot Bob. Like, they call him Big Shot Bob. Like, come on.
Come on, man.
He had a nickname. Like, regardless. You know what I'm saying? He might, listen, you might not could really talk about Horry first, second, third quarter, but when the fourth quarter came, he made his presence felt. That's why his name was Big Shot Bob.
Speaking of, we have not mentioned him, but I think Kyle Lowry has been huge. Regardless of the few losses we took, I think he's been huge in this series, doing the little things. He's our tough guy. He's just small, but he's our tough guy. And shout out to him. He made a few key plays today to propel this team to the win. North Philly's own Kyle Lowry. So shout out to him, man. We need more of that. Melton wasn't out there tonight, was he?
Yo, we didn't even get flowers out, bro. We might as well just give them out real quick. We didn't get flowers out.
Let's do it. Let's close the show with the flowers.
Yeah.
Baby. Yeah. I'm going to give my flowers to the man with the glasses. The man with the glasses. He made a few adjustments today. He listened to the pregame, and he said, you know what? Jen is right. You are playing today. You are going to get in over Hill. So Jen called it. Nick Nurse heard it. So flowers to him.
I mean, it's obvious that we got the one-legged bandit out there, scoring 50 points, and he could easily just run away with all the flowers here. But I gotta give my flowers to Kelly Oubre, man, because Kelly Oubre fought, and he said, I'm gonna help this team today. You know what I'm saying? He was around and made points when it mattered. And my flowers go to Kelly Oubre.
I was hoping for him to come out of his little show that he's in. He hasn't had a lot of playoff experience, and this is different type basketball. It's faster, it's more aggressive, and I think he's used to being one of the most aggressive players on the floor. In the playoffs, everybody's aggressive. So I think it was taking him some time to get adjusted to that. Let's bring that confidence to game 4. We need you, bro. You're part of the big 3. We can't have a big 2 and win it. We need you to step up, especially if the boy Tobias is doing what he's been doing, getting called out by Rasheed Wallace and everything. Jesus.
Listen, man, it's not just us, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out there is noticing it, man. Like, they put him, like, he is definitely on the hot seat. He is definitely on the hot seat.
That shit done melted, Jose.
Yeah.
He's on the floor now.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna say that. I see he done burnt the leather off the chair.
God damn, this been all season.
You ever had a computer chair for like 5 years and all the leather peeled off of it? That's Tobias Harris.
And it's just sitting there looking bad.
Yeah, that's Tobias Harris. Man.
Most definitely.
I don't know if you follow Kai Cenat, but Kai Cenat loves to stream on a busted up chair.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, he ain't spending money on no computer chair. He want the busted up chair. That's Tobias Harris right there. Listen, chair.
I know this is not I know we don't do this on here, but this is Philly, and I gotta represent. Shout out to the Eagles, 22nd pick, cornerback Quinion Mitchell. Solid. I don't know how we dropped that low to 22nd, but bye Bradbury. All right, we're carrying on. So excellent game tonight. Excellent draft pick by Philly. Philly is lit tonight. Jose, put the flats
talking
down.
Sixers here, man.
Let's do it.
You want to talk Eagles and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But no. Big shout out to Philadelphia right now. The Phillies are playing pretty good. Man, right now I just want to focus on Sixers basketball. I like.
He hates that, y'all. He hates it, and I love it.
Yeah, I just want to focus on Sixers basketball. This team seems to, like, you know what I'm saying, disappoint at this time of the season. I don't want that this year, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all don't want it. And I think more than anybody, Joel Embiid doesn't want it. And that's why he's dragging his leg out there. He said it. Y'all not going to blame me this year. It ain't going to be my fault.
Tonight. Y'all can't blame him tonight.
It ain't going to be him tonight. But you know what?
Yeah.
You can count on 30 minutes before the game on Sunday. We will be on. Have your drinks ready. We're going to get that energy propelled. We're going to get y'all right for the night. Jose?
I just hope that these 2 days that they got off get as healthy as possible. You know what I'm saying? Rest up. Hope Nick Nurse, watch some film, man. We got a good team, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, practice is a good thing, man, but use these 2 days, you know what I'm saying? And we're at home too, so it's not like, we got to travel anywhere type stuff. So utilize every second to rest up as much as possible, so that we can come back and tie the series up and make this a good series and possibly win it. So we can get to the next round and not be all sourpuss and get knocked off in the first round like we did last year.
Absolutely. No doubt. With that being said, we thank y'all for rocking out with us tonight. As always, and per usual, we're going to let Jose land the plane and let y'all know where to find us at.
We appreciate you guys for coming back here on Postgame and enjoying this win. We got to hear the song tonight. Thank goodness. Because if we would have lost tonight, oh, man. Hoodie BG would have came in here cursing everybody out.
Live from the island.
Live from Punta Cana. You know what I'm saying? But no, with that being said, listen, everybody have a great night. Also tomorrow, look up top. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter X, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. So don't forget to tell a friend about the East 36 podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Have a blessed one, everybody. We love y'all.
Hold up.
East 36 is signing off.
And if y'all
If you
didn't
ain't understand what I said in English,
do it, Pop. Come on.
I'm
Come
gonna
on.
tell you in Spanish in my
Come
Telemundo
on.
voice. No te olvides decirle a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Que le diga a un amigo. Huepa.
Huepa. Telemundo.
Everybody have a great night. We out.
Peace out.